Utilizing the very simple rules of candlestick analysis, when we saw the Doji day on Friday, right here at the T-line area, the Dow gave us a good trading preemptive strategy, knowing what the Doji rule is, which is that the price is usually going to move in the direction of how they open after a Doji. So waking up on Tuesday morning and seeing that the pre-market futures were showing weakness, that was a good indication that there was going to be a down day in the market because they were going to move in the direction of how they opened after a Doji, which meant they were trading well below the T-line. The same scenario occurred in the NASDAQ, where the prospect of a J-hook pattern was in progress, except for the fact that when it failed with kind of a shooting star signal on Friday, that we needed to see it open positive, telling us that this J-hook pattern was progressing. The fact that they opened it lower told us that there was not going to be a bullish day. However, notice the Doji right now on the T-line for the NASDAQ gives us still a trading strategy that the trend is going to move in the direction of how they open tomorrow. So if we wake up and see the pre-market futures are trading positive, we can kind of conclude the T-line was still going to act as support. This doesn't necessarily mean that when we see things trading off, that all stocks are going to be moving in a downward direction. Our recommendation for RGNX was based upon kind of the little cradle pattern, J-hook pattern setup that we wanted to be buying on positive trading today because of a J-hook pattern setup. So even though the market was off approximately 400 points on the day, this stock was trading positive. We have been holding a position on Micron, MU, based upon a very simple strategy. Wave 1, J-hook pattern. Wave 3, that the magnitude of this trend right here would be the same magnitude as this trend right here. We're right now nudging on the breakout area, and we haven't seen a sell signal. Even though it backed off from its highs, there is no sell signal at this point. Now, for the candlestick investor, we know where the logical stop loss point would be. We wouldn't want to see it trade back below the open of this candle because we're in the overbought area. If the sellers have that much strength to bring it back down through this level, where's your next obvious target? Back down to the T-line. These simple analysis observations come from just logical candlestick analysis telling us what human nature is doing. And IRBT, iRobot, did a very high visual probability breakout of what we call a bobble breakout. Notice the little J-hook type pattern through the resistance level. And note the magnitude of this move today, even with the market selling off. So the patterns that are setting up will still get much more bullish attention, even though the market itself is heading in the wrong direction. There'll still be good chart patterns based upon the buildup of that pattern or the investor sentiment in that pattern that still puts you in the right direction at the right time. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.